Hello and welcome to Wheaton's Art Department. I'm Jennifer Bruck. This video will be about the three courses I teach: Photography 1, Foundations of Art and Culture, AP 2D, 3D Art and Design, and AP Drawing. The best way to reach me are via my emails or Remind. You can also follow us on Instagram. A little bit about me. I've been teaching for 30 years and I still love my job. I am part of a little Team Bruck family. We love to travel, attend concerts, hike, and bike. I have a BA in art education from Rowan University and an MFA from the Maryland Institute College of Art and Design. I am an artist. I create work that fuses my urban and nature experiences. And I'm a gardener and a cook, and I am the big sister in my family. I'm the sponsor of the National Art Honor Society. This is a great group for students who want to be part of a club where students use their art skills to give back to the community. They can earn SSL hours as well as an academic honor. They have to have a B or better in a current or previous art class, and our first meeting is September 18th after school. We also have a photography club run by Ms. Bouchard. We will let students know when that club starts this year. Follow us at Wheaton HS Art or Wheaton Visual Arts to see the amazing work that our students create. AP Art is this beautiful blended group of serious art students. There are 3 courses happening at one time during this class. Students can choose to submit an AP Drawing portfolio, an AP 2D Art and Design, or an AP 3D Art and Design portfolio. The portfolio requirements are 15 artworks by April that are guided by the students' own investigations of big ideas, materials, and techniques. They will submit 5 long-term final artworks as well as 10 short-term experiments, practices, and sketchbook entries. The exam is not a test. The exam is an actual digital portfolio that students will submit to College Board. 60% will be the sustained investigation, which includes 15 images that provides documentation of their sustained investigation over time, how they experimented, they revised, they practiced, also with a statement about their sustained investigation. 40% will be their selected works, which will be their 5 excellent final artworks that can come out of the 15 sustained investigation. And they will also include an artist statement with those works. Here's an example of a portfolio submitted by one of our students who loves to paint. You can see that the student did traditional painting and digital painting. You can see the finished artworks. You can also see the sketchbook entries, the research, the experiments, the practices that were submitted along with the portfolio. Here is an example of one of our students who submitted a 3D portfolio who was interested in architecture. You can see the final 3-dimensional architecture works as well as the 2D experiments and the 3D experiments and the sketchbook entries that were submitted. Photography 1, another really great course at Wheaton, a very popular course at Wheaton. In this class, students learn the creative and technical aspects of shooting and editing digital photography. They will shoot photos in class using equipment. We will go around the building and shoot photos. We'll go outside and shoot photos. They'll shoot photos on their own time. They should be ready to shoot and edit lots of photos. We'll start with their phone cameras, and then we will move on to learning how to use the professional digital cameras, apologies. Students can bring in cameras if they own DSLR cameras. We'll also learn how to edit our photos in Adobe Lightroom and Photoshop. Foundations of Art and Culture, another really great class for students who want to express themselves in a variety of media, 2D and 3-dimensional. You can see that students will do things like collage, drawing, design, printmaking, sculpture, craft, and they'll keep sketchbooks. Expectations. We tell our students in the syllabus as well as the poster that is posted in the room what the expectations are. We want them to be on time. We want them to be off their phones, risk takers, productive, be positive, be helpful, and be neat. There is little to no homework in these classes. These are studio hands-on classes. Their grades are based primarily on what they create and turn in. 10% of their grade will be how we practice and prepare to make final artworks. 90% will be the final artworks that students create. We follow the same guiding grade rules as the rest of the Wheaton community. Deadlines for all tasks will be interim and end of quarter. 10% can be deducted from an all task assignment that's submitted after the due date but before the deadline. 50% if the student attempted it to meet the basic requirements and it was submitted before the deadline. A Z in the gradebook means that they can retake it, and a 0 means they didn't meet the basic requirements or they didn't make an attempt to retake an assignment. You should use My MCBS Classroom to help you see what students are working on. You can contact me there. Some of the assignments will be in there. Because it's a studio class, not everything's going to be in there, but all assignments and grades will be on Synergy. The syllabus is there. There are some great resources for Wheaton there, and there's technology help there. You should be checking grades on Parent View and Student View. And lastly, if you're an art professional or if you have friends or relatives in the visual arts, or do you have ideas for community art projects, we love guest speakers and your ideas. If you know anyone that would be willing to donate their time and talent to inspire young artists, please email me. I can't wait to work with your students this year. Feel free to reach out anytime. Thank you.